acting chief executive officer.
Yes, Honorable
And
Chair.
you signed as such. Just account for that. Are you the accounting officer?
Yes, Chair. Effective the 1st of June, 2026.
Effective? Let's go slow.
Effective 1st June.
Effective 1st June.
1st June 2026.
2026?
Yes, I was appointed.
You are appointed the accounting
as
officer?
Acting Chief Executive Officer.
Wait. 1st June 2026?
Yes, sir.
You were appointed as?
Acting Chief Executive Officer.
Acting Chief Executive Officer.
Yes, please.
Appointed by who?
By the Permanent Secretary, who was then acting as the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
The Permanent Secretary?
The Permanent Secretary and Secretary of the Treasury.
And Secretary of the Treasury?
Yes.
And you said the PS was acting as the Minister
of Finance, because the Minister of the substantive Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development was not yet in office.
Is it possible for the PS to act as the Minister?
Chair, I may not answer that, but I received that letter in that capacity. So
the PS signed on behalf of a minister?
He signed as Permanent Secretary and Secretary to the authority. But, Chair, the information I have, or I had at that time, was that the Permanent Secretaries had been designated to act as ministers.
You had?
Chair, it's based on that information.
You got it from where?
Chair, I don't know if it is within my powers to have verified that, but I come here with an appointment letter duly signed by the Permanent Secretary and Secretary of the Authority. Whether he had the capacity to appoint me or not is a question which I may not answer here.
So you have the appointing instrument? Could you avail? No, you cannot avail the committee on phone. We need a physical copy.
Chair, I can avail a physical copy. I didn't think that it would be one of the issues.
But you came to appear in acting capacity. It was prudent for you to really prepare, to come with an instrument vesting in your authority.
My apologies, Chair. But I can avail it. If you allow me time, I can ask somebody to bring it here.
You ask someone to bring us that copy. Because we are going to deal with Auditor General's report. We need to first ascertain whether you are duly constituted as an accounting officer.
Chair, if you grant me a few minutes, my Director Human Capital is going to pick it on file.
Is the office near here?
Yes, Lumumba Avenue.
Who is the director?
He has gone out to call a driver to bring it here.
To make a call?
Yes.
But meantime, you said you have it on phone. The person who appointed you is the Permanent Secretary.
Chair, the letter is signed by the Permanent Secretary and Secretary of the Authority.
And within the letter, where was she deriving the power, or him deriving the power to appoint you? Our legal team, where is the lawyer? What is the law? Come and give us the law. How is the chief executive appointed? According to... So from your legal team, as our lawyer comes in, okay, yes. Legal, how is the Insurance Regulatory Authority constituted? Who appoints who? And also be on record, can the PS represent a minister? Or in an existing minister? Let's get your understanding as the authority.
Appointment of the Chief Executive Officer.
What does it
by the Minister?
What does it provide? Do you have the copy? A copy there?
Yes.
Read the law.
Okay. Okay. This is Section 20 of the Insurance Act, Cap 191.
Yes.
It provides that the authority shall have a Chief Executive Officer who shall be appointed by the Minister on recommendation of the Board on terms
So go slow. Appointed by who?
by the minister.
By a minister. Yes. Minister of what?
The minister is defined as the Minister of Finance,
Minister of Finance. Yes.
who shall be appointed by the minister on the recommendation of the board on terms
Go slow. Recommendation by?
on the recommendation of the board.
By the board. Yes.
Yes. On terms and conditions specified in his or her instrument of appointment.
Now in this case,
So, Chair, like he has said, the letter is signed by the PSST. If you can allow me use the short form.
yes.
But what we understand is that there was an appointing instrument for the PSST to actually...
No. Procedurally.
Okay.
You said, you read the law, right? Section 20.
Yes.
You said recommended by the board. You have a
Yes.
copy of the board's sitting and recommendation. Let's move chronologically.
Okay. Okay, Chair. Yes, we do have a recommendation note here. We can produce it. The board
You
said-
don't, no, let's go to the acting chief executive officer. Did the board sit?
Yes, Chair, the board sat.
And there's a recommendation?
Yes.
Do you have a copy of minutes of minutes of the same or its recommendation?
We have the minutes, Chair, but like we said, we had not anticipated this, but we can still avail the same copy. We can use the same person bringing.
But these are very important documents. They invest your authority in you, if any. And I thought you would have thought it prudent to carry these as principal documents. Because we cannot entertain any person over audit matters without certainty of your capacity, institutional capacity, representative capacity, and equally as an accounting officer. So it is very important. So you said the board sat when? Who are the body members?
I mentioned their names,
Yes,
Chair.
mention their name.
The chair of the board is called Miss Keto Nyapendi.
Miss Keto.
She's deputized by Miss Grace Mutebire.
Yes.
Then the other board members, we have Mr. Kagwa from the Ministry of Finance, Moses,
Mr. Kagwa Moses.
representing the Minister of Finance.
Yes.
We have Miss Josephine Osia, representing Capital Markets Authority.
Yes.
We have Mr. Anthony Nsubuga, representing Uganda Retirement Benefits Regulatory Authority.
Yes.
We have Mr. Dumba Sulaiman, representing the insurance. Then we have Mr. Akiri Kenneth, representing the Director Strategy and Market Development since 2017.
Since 2017. Council, does the law provide for qualification of a chief executive officer?
I can go there, Chair, since you asked me to read directly from the law. Let me go there and read it. Yes, it does ask for
What qualification?
qualifications.
As you check, Mr. CEO.
Chair, there was one other member whom I have forgotten, Mr. Hannington Waswa,
Hannington Waswa.
representing the Governor Bank of Uganda.
When did the board sit?
I think my secretary at the authority, I don't know, Francesca, if you remember the date, but Chair,
Secretary, where are you?
like you have allowed us to bring the appointment instrument, if we could bring the copy of the minutes as well.
I also want to be certain that it's that. Secretary, when did the board sit?
Chair, I need to get you the date. If you can allow me time, I can access it from here, but I can confirm that the board did
It sat
sit.
where? Apart from
It
the date.
sat at Lumumba Avenue at
And-
the head office.
And all these members attended?
I can't confirm right now, but I know that we had quorum because we never have any board meeting
No,
without
quorum is not got from your head. How many attended?
Chair, I can confirm from the minutes if you allow me time.
You have the minutes?
Yes.
You didn't read before coming?
Chair, like my CEO has said, we didn't anticipate this particular question, but I can get you the information.
What question did you expect? Because you were supposed to account for the insurance regulatory authority fully.
That is true.
And you must also account for your being in office.
That is true, Chair.
And that the transactions are within the ambits of the law.
Yes, Chair.
So no one recalls when it sat. Who invited? Who called for the board meeting?
Chair, may I get the information so that I answer all the questions? I have my laptop.
Where are you getting the information?
I have my laptop here. Let me just get it quickly and avail it, sir.
But see, this is a committee. I thought you would come in well prepared. But I accord you that benefit. Please read it properly and respond. Let me turn to the CEO.
Okay.
Now, because we have to ascertain, first verify the people before us, before we engage on the audit report. Because the audit report is clear, the auditor general audited. But we want to know if you are the right people, the right accountable people. Now, we need your instrument, the instrument appointing you as the acting chief executive officer. We need the chronology. Because now, you said you were appointed on which day?
On the 1st of June, 2026. Madam Lawyer, you said the board sat when?
Chair, it was before that.
No. We don't want before, after. What date did the board sit?
Chair, you've allowed me time to verify the dates. Kindly let me get all the dates so that I...
You procedure?
Yes.
When the insurance regulatory authority here before us is not really ready, even I would wish, Chair, through your chair, we send these people back to organize themselves better, and we have another engagement sometime, because we may not achieve what we wish to me. I thank you, Chair. With your wise ruling, I'm waiting.
I second.
Well received, but we need to first, probably along the way, we can have an informed position. Mr. Dr. Sunday.
Yes, Chair.
Your counsel doesn't recall. She's still cross-checking. But needless to mention, we don't want just a verbal brief. Okay. We want the documentation. Because a board has a secretary. Are you the secretary to the board? If you are the secretary to the board, but you can't recall when it sat. Offhand, when the man before us, the acting CEO, was appointed just recently, 1st June, so you forget a date last month or a few weeks ago.
No, Chair, if I may.
I hope you are honest. I don't want to put you on oath, but...
No, if I may speak, I'm requesting to speak, Chair. Chair, the board held this meeting, the 266th board meeting, yes, on the 29th of April 2026. Yes. And this is when the recommendation for Dr. Sunday to be appointed was made to the minister.
Who are present at that sitting? And meantime, prepare to avail a copy of the minutes of that meeting to the committee. But who among the members who are present? You don't have any printed copy of what transpires in the commission?
Chair, I have all those copies. I actually have all the signed minutes, and we've sent for them to be brought here. But I can read for you what I have here. I know that you said you wanted physical copies. That's
okay.
Why
read what you have there.
So at that meeting, we had the chairperson, Mrs. Keto Kayemba. We had the deputy chairperson, Mrs. Grace Mugabire Mutevile. We had Mr. Kenneth Akiri, Miss Josephine Osia Okwi. We had Mr. Dumba Suleiman, Miss Rehma Mutazindwa, Mr. Hannington Waswa, and Mr. Moses Kagwa.
So those are how many?
Those are 8 board members.
Out of how many?
Out of 9.
What is the quorum?
Quorum is 4, Chair.
4, Chair.
Yes.
Now, under section 20, which you read, the law, after a board has sat and made a recommendation, how is appointment done?
Oh. After the board has made a recommendation, a letter is written by the board chair to the minister, and then the minister uses his discretion to appoint chair.
Now, in this case, who appointed?
In this case, it was the PSST that appointed, but chair, as I was beginning to say, we're made to understand there's already an instrument that gave the PSST those powers to act in the position of the Minister of Finance. You can avail a copy, chair.
A copy?
Yes.
A copy of what?
I saw it. A copy of, I'll call it an instrument.
Instrument from who?
It was an instrument from the head of public service.
Saying?
Chair.
Because the law specifically says the minister. Yes, Mr.
Engage. Because like I mentioned, when the PSST appointed me, I really don't think it was within my powers to question his appointment. But since you are raising it here, we can then probably engage. Because apart from what we read, that's why I said I had, we did not see exactly which instrument he was using. So if you may allow, like you have allowed us to provide all the other documents, we can inform the PSST or the ministry for that matter to avail us with a basis which we can then bring to this committee. I think that is my request.
You only heard of the basis, but you did not access or verify the basis.
Because, Chair, the PSST cited the law accordingly, and that's why when you look at the instrument, he cites the basis, which is in the law, the actual section that we cited. So I don't...
And the section reads a minister.
Yes, it reads the minister.
So there's an instrument that made the PS an acting minister?
That's what we suspect, but I do not have that instrument.
And
neither could I ask for it, Chair, in the circumstances.
You were only anxious to be appointed.
Not really that. I think it's natural, Chair. When a superior appoints you, I really don't think I faulted not to write back the PSST questioning the authority.
Maybe what I didn't get from Miss Francesca for the board meeting, who convened it, or who issued the notice. And of course, I hope you understand where we're coming from. We just want to get down to the bottom of the people in front of us, who we don't doubt where you come from. But the health of IRA has been one of those contentious issues. So we just want to verify on behalf of the public. So who called for the IRA board meeting?
Chair, from what I recall, it was done by the board chairperson.
So it was a board chairperson issuing a notice. And I hope the notice can also be attached on the documentation that you intend to avail. The notice calling, together with the minutes, the notice calling for the meeting.
Yes, I will attach the notice, Chair.
So the appointment was by what? By the PS. Record somewhere. We need to invite the PS. PSST. That was the appointing authority. By then. We have a Minister of Finance? You are aware we have a Minister of Finance?
Yes, Chair, we have the Minister of Finance. He has even invited us for a meeting. So as he was getting his...
So since your appointment, you haven't interacted?
No, we have interacted with the Minister of Finance. He has actually interacted most of the agencies. We were there last week on Tuesday.
Okay.
He invited us with the board.
Yes, clarification.
Thank you, Right Honorable Chair. Two positions, we normally look into the person seated exactly on that chair, that first chair. The first position is, and most important, accounting officer. Are you the accounting officer? Because you're the accounting officer and you're the CEO, so we want to know in which position are you acting? Are you the acting accounting officer? Are you the acting CEO? Is that this, or are you acting in both? Are you substantive in terms of accounting officer, but acting in terms of CEO? That information is not coming out clearly. You know, the unique aspect is that you handle two positions, and one of them is actually very relevant for this business. So maybe come out exactly legal. Because if he's acting as accounting officer,
Maybe
it's not right for us to proceed with
the
him.
question is, are you the accounting officer? Dr. Sand.
Yes, Honorable Chair, yes, it's a question, but it's the question I was reflecting on. And Chair, I want to propose that when we present the letter,
No.
I am acting Chief Executive Officer. The reading of the law says the Chief Executive Officer shall be the accounting officer. If I'm not, but we can read it.
No, Public Finance Management Act.
The accounting officer has a special instrument of appointment as acting as accounting officer for a given financial year. And on that one, whether you're acting CEO or not, the accounting officer appointment is substantive. And so we are asking, do you have appointment as the accounting officer of the Insurance Regulatory Authority?
No, sir.
The chair, we are dealing with.
Let's ask from your head legal. Head legal, you said that you are a secretary. According to the secretary of the board, according to your understanding of the law, who is the accounting officer of the Insurance Regulatory Authority?